Good morning. It's Sunday the 4th, I think. Yeah, 4th. It's 25 past 10 nearly, and I'm in Lewisham. So I've run dead from the go. I've had a really cushy week. Really cushy. I've run dead to Lewisham all day, every day, and then I've had the school bus at the end of the day, most of last week. Today I'm running dead to Lewisham and running dead from Lewisham. So tomorrow's my last day, so tomorrow's probably going to be bloody awful. So we'll see how that goes. There's Chris just coming in. Yeah, it's been nice. Can't complain. Oh, just sitting having a hot chocolate. This is going to be my last hot chocolate of the year because I'm putting on far too much weight. I lost a load of weight when I was, I've always been a big fella, always, and at one point I was 26 stone, and so I got to 19 and I felt great, as you would imagine. So I'd hate to think what I am now. I'm probably in the 20s again. I put on so much weight, just sitting on my arse. So Monday, tomorrow, the diet will start. No more McDonald's, even though McDonald's is next door to the garage. No more crap. So I've got today to get to have a bender. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll show you my duty card today. It's a lovely duty card. Running dead to and from the garage is like working half a day. Yeah. I'm going to sit and listen to iBus with her on, and I'm going to finish my hot chocolate. Oh, thanks for all your help. Well, thanks for not all your help. Thanks to Thomas. He sent me a couple of links. Thank you, Thomas. But the rest of you, you're all technophobes as well. Well done. I didn't realise how technically inept we all were. I'll see you in a little while. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Well, it's turned out to be a really lovely day. Easter Sunday. So 99.999% of the shops are shut, apart from all the cafes. Very little traffic. I'm at the Pro. It's 11:26. I've got here. I'm running early, so I shouldn't be here for another 3 minutes. Don't tell anybody. And I'm leaving here at 11:39. So as I was saying in Lewisham, I've had a really easy week as such, or a different week. You know, I've run light every day to Lewisham, running dead. Most of last week I had the school bus, 638 duty, not the duty. That's the route 638. From Chislehurst Girls' School to Bromley South, which is nice. That broke up the week. And yesterday I ran light. Today I ran light. So tomorrow's going to be an awful day. You just know it. You just know it's going to be awful. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's pretty quiet. So let's have a look at this duty card. It's a Sunday duty, obviously, because it's Easter Sunday. Let's have a look. That's technophobes working again. Right, here we go. Sunday duty, and as you can see, it's valid from the 30th of the 6th, 2019. So obviously they work these out all in advance. Duty number 2310. I signed on at 9:41, and I'll sign off at 7:25. So there you go. Run dead. Let's see if I can put this somewhere where you can see it. That's it. Run dead from Lewisham. From Lewisham down to the Pro, and I'll go back to Lewisham, back to the Pro. Come off on my meal break at 2:15, and then at 3:30 nearly, I go back to the Pro, down to Lewisham, back to the Prue, back to Lewisham, and then run dead from Lewisham to Bromley bus garage. So, all in all, not a bad duty. Not a bad duty at all. So, I can't really complain. I've put some... Oh, I've just taken a picture. How did I do that? God, I'm such a technophobe. I watched this thing on TikTok. I've got a TikTok channel as well. I don't know why, I just have. And there's all sorts of little things on there that tell you how to do things on with phones and whatever. And this fella said, oh, if you set this accessory, or not accessory, if you go into your settings and do this and this, you can choose from this and this. So I went in the settings and put on the that I want. There's an option that you can, if you tap the back of your phone on an iPhone 11 or 10, 11, 12, if you tap the back of your phone with this setting set up, you can take a screenshot, which is really handy if you want to do it. But I do it all the time, so I do it. Oh, anyway, and I can't work out how to turn it off. So technophobe. Anyway, oh dear, it's a lovely day. The Prue is empty. More emptier than it was yesterday. More emptier? Yeah. Anyway, what else are we going to talk about? Nothing. So I'm going to go and do some work. 11:30. Well, I'm going to enjoy the sun, and I hope you do too. Have a great Easter holiday if you're off. If you're not, if you're at work, be careful, be safe. It's the quietest day of the year, apart from Christmas Day, and it's absolutely, iBus, the controllers, they haven't stopped all day. Network Management Control Centre, as they're called. They just sent message after message after message today. Nothing to do with my end of the country, nothing to do with my end of London, but why would you drive a bus in Harrow, in Wealdstone, or around there? Every day, there are problems. Ealing, sort of that left-hand top corner of London, from Ealing up over, Hounslow up over. So you got Hounslow up into Ealing, up into top of Acton, through into Harrow, Harlesden, Willesden, and all around there. It's carnage. Why would you? Why would you go somewhere nice? I mean, we've got guys who live in Ilford who drive to Bromley to come to work because it's a much nicer place to work, and there's not that much. You don't get the grief that you get yesterday, because all the northern garages, they seem to come through central London. So like Willesden, my mate, I was in the army with, he drives out of Willesden. He drives the 6 from Willesden Junction to the Aldwych. He was curtailed all day yesterday. All day. You know, I get curtailed on a Monday morning because the traffic's bad, but he gets curtailed because there's a demonstration going through Park Lane. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd like being a cab driver as I am, I suppose. Still hold a license. I do miss the idea of driving through London. So I'd like to drive a bus over the bridges, you know, over Tower Bridge, over London Bridge, you know, all these lovely bridges in through town, just once maybe, just to get it out of my system. But the idea of not being able to drive in London really freaks me out. You know, when I was driving in London every day, I hated it. But now I've driven twice in central London in, it's good, well, April, isn't it? It's got to be February, end of February, beginning of March last year. So it's over a year that I've done it properly. You know, I took a friend into work twice. I took a couple of pictures for one that lived in, he works in Piccadilly, and the other one, she's a scientist in a natural history museum. And one was at night and one was in the day. In the daytime, it was a day like this, it was beautiful. And you know what, I thought, oh, there isn't a better place in the world than London when it's sunny. It's a load of bollocks for the rest of the year, but no, you know, so I just miss it a bit. Something, I don't know whether I'd want to do a bus route every day through central London. I don't know. I don't have to, so the options aren't mine. So, you know, if I ever change garages, ever change companies, go to somewhere like, you know, where Anton is, double-decker Anton, he's up in Camberwell. Most of their garage turns left and goes up towards London, where, you know, the 185 the 185 goes to Victoria. I don't know where the other end goes. Oh, he ends up in Victoria. He ends up in Lewisham, doesn't he? So, even Victoria, you know, I haven't been around Victoria in a year. I used to live in Pimlico, you know, so I do miss it a bit. But if I had to drive it every day, it'd probably drive me mad. It's like people who drive the same bus route every day. That would drive me like me. But there's guys in the garage that don't do any of the routes. They just drive that one particular route every day. And that would really, the thought that I couldn't learn another route, or they then couldn't drive another route, would really wind me up. I think it would really, yeah, really. Anyway, 11:36, got 3 minutes and I'm gonna go. 3 minutes, I'm gonna go down Lewisham. It's been really lovely driving today. It's like driving Miss Daisy. You know, no traffic, sauntering along. Bimbling is the word I'm gonna use for the day. Bimble. I went for a bimble from Lewisham to the Prue, and now I'm gonna bimble back from the Prue to Lewisham. You say, oh, we're on when I'm bored. I'm not bored. I'm just can't think of anything else to say. I'll speak to you soon. Ta-da. Okay, so we've come to the end of our journey. We're now in Lewisham, and as it says, our running number is complete. Please press enter to sign off. We'll do that when we get back to the garage. What we'll do now is we'll change the blinds. That one to that one, and up to, and that goes out of service. And you can just hear the blinds moving now. So what we'll do now is check the bus, make sure no one wants a free trip back to Bromley, make sure no one's left anything on the bus. Ooh. Nothing but rubbish, probably. Face masks, the cleaners will sort that out in a minute. Yep, as I expected, just a bit of rubbish. Alright, so we're in Station Road in Lewisham. That's Molesworth Street ahead of us. What we would normally do is turn right and go to the stand in Thurston Road. What we're going to do down now is go straight down. I want to get back in the seat. Go straight down and head back to Bromley Bus Garage and find a way home from there. Well, that's me done for another day. Mr. Sovereign over there, he's cleaning down his lorry. He's brought one in. So all the buses all lined up, ready for tomorrow. Don't know what he's doing. He's not meant to be there. Young cleaners out there. Got a busy day, busy night ahead of them. So Easter Sunday. I was going to say Easter Friday. So that was my first half. A rounder and a half. 10:15 to 2:15. 88 people. And this is my second half from 3:26 to just after 7 o'clock. It's 20 past 7 now. 57 people. but it's an interesting thing. Might be not to you, but it is to me. But this is the waybill from the electronic taxi. No, it's not taking the electronic taxi. Electronic. I've just looked. There's another taxi in the car park behind me. There's another cab driver just turned up, driving buses. Excellent stuff. Electric ticket machine waybill from. So the guy who had the bus first thing this morning for 7:22 to 10:38. So that's a rounder and a half, 2 rounders maybe. There's 28 people. 28 people on that one. Where's he gone? Oh, yeah, making a mess. Here we are. Guy who took over from him for 2 hours. No, not even 2 hours. That's a rounder. 10:40 to 12:11. 27 people. So he had 29. He had 27. The guy I took over from. I took over from him. Yeah, because he disappeared early, cheeky bugger. He had 89, 93 people. So it built up during the day. So not a busy day at all. So there you go. Not a busy day at all. People are at home, at church, or whatever they're doing on an Easter Sunday, but they're not out and about. It's probably one of the nicest days I've had driving a bus. It's just all about. Traffic was lovely. There was no. I had a good row with a minicab driver earlier, but he was a dick and deserved it. But I had more rows as a taxi driver than I have as a bus driver. So it's obviously I'm calming down in my old age. Right, I'm going home, and that's me for the day. Let's have a password. What shall we do? Oh, let's go. There's 2 of us in the car park. The password is taxi. See you next time. You take care.